Meanwhile, President William Ruto has approved the increment of salaries for civil servants in the lower cadre following the recommendations by the Salaries and Remuneration Commission.
Well, the president says salaries for state employees will rise by between 7 to 10% effective July 1st, 2023. That should be tomorrow, right?
Yep. The new pay hike is likely to add more pressure to the already bloated public wage, which consumed about 46% of government revenues in 2022, up from 44% in fiscal year 2021.
In the last 10 years, Kenya has been grappling with the bulging public sector wage bill. The wage bill to ordinary revenue ratio was jumped from 46% in financial year 2016 to 2017 to 56% in fiscal year 2020 to 2021, according to data from the Salaries and Remuneration Commission. On the other hand, the wage bill to total revenue ratio has been oscillating between 40% in 2016 to 2017, rising to an all-time high of 46.3% in financial year 2021-2022. Despite various measures to cut the wage bill, there has been a spike in civil servant salaries driven by an aggressive hiring spree by the county governments. However, civil servants unions have been calling for pay hike due to the rising cost of living and stubborn high inflation.
Rest of this button, Your Excellency, we have the electronic citizen solution.
Speaking while unveiling digital government services at the Kenyatta International Convention Center on Friday, President William Ruto disclosed that the salaries will rise between 7% to 10% effective from July 1st, 2023.
Our teachers, our policemen, our people serving in the military space, people working in government offices, we have agreed that because of where we are today, your salaries will be adjusted by between 7 and 10% from tomorrow.
The head of state added that the move was occasioned by the tough economic times. In a bid to cushion state workers, the salary increment will benefit government employees below the level of a principal secretary. Ruto has further directed SRC to suspend any planned salary increment for the senior state officers in a bid to reduce the yawning gap between the least paid government officer and the highest.
The state officers, myself, my deputy, ministers, PSS, na wale wadosi wengine wa bunge, na wale wengine, sisi mambo yetu tungoje. Tafadhali. We need to make sure that the gap between the person paid the least and the person paid the most is not too big, because we are all workers.
Timothy Kipnusu for Easy Friday.